Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is John Red Strategist, welcome back to So You're Being Hunted. This is episode 297 now. So, here on the West Island, here in this latest map that we've generated for ourselves, continuing on with the Seeding Violence Challenge. Bloody hell, can't talk. And I can't say we've made a lot of progress, certainly we didn't make any progress in the last episode. We're trying to get these robots to fight each other, but to be honest, it really just comes down to that small probability that they start shooting at each other. I think, I don't know, the way the game works is that only happens rarely, it appears. So yes, in the meantime, we're just having to kind of do these big sort of podcast-style episodes where I talk about various gubbins and whatever, just to fill up the nothingness. Alright, so yeah, we'll continue on though, as usual. I think maybe we could try going to another island, seeing what's going on over there. You know, I've got an extra rifle, an extra revolver, and some revolver ammo that technically came from an actual revolver. We're counting that as though it's an extra weapon, even though it's not. But you know how the deal is with this game. You can't carry more than one instance of the same weapon in your inventory. It just changes it to ammo and all that. Alright, yes. I think we'll probably do that, actually. Unless... I've got an idea. Hold on. Let's light that fire and just see if it attracts any attention. Because robots can come from miles around, can't they? When they see the fire there. So I wonder if it'll bring anyone over. There is someone running down there who's seen it. There's a couple of them, in fact. Because if we could try and bring robots from all over the island, maybe we'll get more chance of a shootout? I don't know. It's worth trying, I do think. Yes, look, see, there's people coming over from that direction, from the other side of the map. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we can get this to work. Okay, if we stay crouched as well. I think there's, yeah, there's more people coming from that direction as well. Oh, they've all stopped bleeping though, that's the thing. What I'm going to do is drink sherry, throw bottle, try and get them towards each other. Because I don't think the fire burns for very long, does it? Here we go, right. See how they're getting on. Come on. Do your worst. Just to each other, that is, not to me. Okay. No, they're not having it, are they? They're really just not having it. Unless I can sneak back in there and... oh god, well they're going off in that direction. That's no good. If I keep lighting the fire and just zooming in and out as quick as I can. Maybe, I don't know, hide behind the walls so they can't see anything. Okay, this is dangerous, but we're going to do it. Stay behind the walls, like this. Oh, no. You didn't see anything, bud? Oh, fuck, you're shooting at me. Okay, never mind. Damn it, I'm not a very secret agent, am I? Because I had this in the last episode, got myself seen by a bunch of hunters, didn't kill me, or even injure me actually for that matter, but not too bad, eh? Maybe you guys should just go back to that fire and investigate it, you know? Okay. Oh no, he's backing off, that's good. Just trying to keep sort of luring them into one position, so that they all sort of come back on each other and just try and blitz each other. But they're just not doing it. Oh, wait. Oh, someone's shooting. Was that because of me? I can hear that. Where's it coming from? That's got to be as a result of my fire, right? That's got to be the result of me luring them close. Surely. Oh. Yeah, they're still shooting. But they're hearing something. Yep, still going. Okay, go over here. Where are they? Aha! That's gotta be fucking caused by the fire, right? Hold on. There's another fire over here. There's a dead guy who's been killed. Does he have a buddy though? That's the question. Hold on. Oh yes, got a shot. Right, fuck it, I'm taking it. I'm counting that as a point, ladies and gents. I'm counting it, and I don't care if you say otherwise, right? Because I'm pretty sure the fire that I lit over there has been gradually luring them towards that side of the island, and that is what has resulted in these guys shooting each other, because it's gradually attracting their attention. I'm sure that's what's going on here. I'm telling you now. I won't take no for an answer. Okay, right, we're counting that as a gain for us then, ladies and gents. Anyone who says otherwise, shut up. Right? Okay, yes. Oh, well there we go. So we've got another point. We've got our 7th shotgun. Uh-oh. Right, well I hear the freaking landowner over there, so we're not going over towards that church. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we need to go back to the centre island, I think. Who? Who's shooting at me? Are they shooting at me, or are they shooting at someone else? Oh, he's coming for me. Yeah. He's not shooting at another robot. Ow. Don't try it. We're getting out of here, ladies and gents. We're not having any of this shit. Come on. Go away, seriously. Back off. Back off, bro. Broheim. Is he... Yeah, he's lost me. Okay, keep backing up. Just keep backing up, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. Yep. Right, he's there. That's fine. Okay, we're going to try and get back to the jetty, I think, and then head over to the centre island, deposit our spoils. Assuming that the robots around the base of that friggin' mansion haven't... Well, assuming that they've despawned, hopefully. If not, we'll have to distract them, but we can do that. Whew. Okay. And I did have a topic of conversation I wanted to talk about in this video. What was it? Oh yeah. So obviously last episode I was talking a bit about a channel I'd been watching on YouTube, Outside Extra, and their sort of list videos that they do. And in particular I've been talking about kind of platformers from the 90s, which, you know, they had their heyday in that decade, but after the 90s they were just kind of forgotten about and have been sort of dead ever since then. So that was an interesting topic of conversation, because obviously I was talking about Earthworm Jim, stuff like that. But another one, a video of theirs, of Outside Extras that I was watching, was all about kind of puzzles in video games. And it was something like 7 types of video game puzzle which you will find in almost every fucking video game out there. So basically, you know, very common puzzles in video games. And I was watching that, I was thinking, yeah, I feel like I've encountered some of these before myself, and they're kind of cliche. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't saying necessarily that they're bad puzzles. They could still be enjoyable puzzles. They're just ones that are really common and that devs always kind of fall back on. Like a classic one that I saw in the video, in which I thought, yeah, I've played video games which do this before, which have this puzzle in them, is the whole one with light and mirrors, where you have, you know, a set of mirrors and you have to bounce a light beam back and forth between them until it eventually gets to a point where it opens, I don't know, it activates a mechanism or something. That's a type of video game puzzle that I have encountered before. Obviously Beyond Good and Evil, which I played here on the channel, that has that puzzle in it, and I'm pretty sure there are other ones I've played as well which have that puzzle. Because the thing is, me and Phil, we whenever I've gone round to his place, I always used to play kind of Assassin's Creed on his PlayStation, whatever it was, PlayStation 4. I can't remember what console it was now because I'm a noob. But I'm pretty sure that I feel like some of the Assassin's Creed games have that mechanic in them. Apparently there are Tomb Raider games that also have that sort of mechanic of, using light beams to activate a puzzle, bounce them off mirrors and all that. And I imagine there's probably lots of other franchises which have also used that type of puzzle. But, you know, it's an interesting topic to think about. What sort of puzzles classically crop up in video game franchises time and time again? For me, you know, I think probably the most common one, and I've no doubt faced this many a time in games I've played both on and off YouTube, is the classic puzzle of find object X to progress forward. So, you know, find the key to open the door, find the key card to open the gate, or find the... Yes. Because the thing is, that it's a perfectly serviceable kind of puzzle. I count it as a puzzle because essentially it's asking you to, find an object and be very observant of your surroundings, because it could be hidden very well. But yeah, but obviously, you need to be careful with games that you don't overdo certain types of puzzle, because this is, I think, one of the reasons why I was kind of underwhelmed with a game like Outlast, for example, because I know that Outlast is very, very popular. Lots of people love it. But I personally found it underwhelming, and whilst there's no single reason why I found it so, there's multiple reasons why I just kind of didn't rate Outlast that highly. One of those reasons was that I felt the puzzles in that game were very samey. It was just, they were all essentially just cosmetic variations of what amounted to the same puzzle, which was find object X to progress forward. I'm not saying that that puzzle is necessarily bad or not enjoyable. It's that Outlast, I think, because that was the only type of puzzle there, as far as I remember, it just, the gameplay got very repetitive very quickly. So yeah. And I suppose it's a big challenge as well for game devs, isn't it? You know, depending on what sort of game they're actually creating, you have to kind of think carefully about what sort of puzzles you choose to integrate into that. If you decide to have puzzle-based sections, because obviously I imagine, from a video game design perspective, there are probably certain types of puzzles which don't go well with certain genres. So, for example, if you're creating, say, a fast-paced, action-oriented first-person shooter, then I imagine what you want there are fast-paced puzzles, not the sort of puzzles that stop the pace or kind of bring the pace to a juddering halt. So, yeah, it's interesting to think about, really, isn't it? But yeah, what other sort of puzzles typically has one encountered a lot in various games one has played? I mean, I can't say I, play normally very puzzle-heavy type games, but yes, I wonder, would you count kind of stealth mechanics in games like you're seeing now? Would you count that as being a bit puzzle-oriented in a manner of speaking? I mean, this maybe there's a bit of room for discussion here, but if you say have a game where you have to approach a situation stealthily, and maybe the game gives you multiple ways of doing it, maybe that's a bit puzzle-oriented in a sort of manner of speaking, I guess. Maybe, yeah. I sort of see how it could be counted as a puzzle, because it's like, I mean, it depends on your definition of what you count as being a puzzle-based scenario or game. To me, usually it's something that requires you to think. It challenges you to kind of use your brain to actually solve a conundrum or to work out the best approach to a situation. Oh crap, I'm in a trap. I do have the right gear for getting myself on that. I didn't even see that. I should have realised. I heard the poacher a moment ago. Flipping heck. I mean, having said that, if they all start shooting at each other, that'll be awesome, won't it? I did hear the bloody blunderbuss fire, didn't I? Which was pretty scary. Unless, I don't know actually, unless I've got an idea. Because the thing is, I can use up some ammo of these. Maybe I can lure a load of the robots together like this. Just use sound to try and get their attention. There's a poacher in there. I can see him. I see his eyes through the mist over there. Look at him coming over here. I've only got 6 shots in this thing though, so we just need to be a little careful. Keep shooting like that. With any luck, they won't. Oh god, get over the hedge. There we are. The gap's right there. Jesus. Keep coming over there. That's it. Just keep them coming. Keep them coming. Right. Got to be careful not to use our excess ammo for this thing, though. It's just thinking if maybe we could try and lure them close to the poacher. Maybe that would work. Okay, hold on. Try this. Try sending the hunters towards the poacher. Right. Because if the poacher could take out maybe one of the hunters, I don't know. Because the thing is, the poacher doesn't have a lot of armour, from what I remember. I've not fought a poacher in a while, have I? That's the thing. No, I don't know. Nobody's firing at each other yet. Well, that's no good. Ain't no good, lads. Okay, right. Well, I need to get towards that mansion, don't I? So I can deposit my shit in there. Okay, but back to the topic of conversation. Puzzles and video games. Cliché puzzles and all that. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any, or know of any kind of puzzles which, from all the video games you played, maybe they're fairly typical. There's something that you encounter quite often. So I imagine there's, a lot of different types. It's probably too many for me to mention here. But then again, it kind of makes me think that actually, video games have been around in one form or another since, the late 70s? So I think by this stage of time, probably, with so many video games that have been produced and released and whatever, it's probably actually kind of hard to make a truly original video game at this point. That's just how I feel. Truly original in terms of actual puzzles, that is, I should stress. Not truly original video game. You can make original video games. I mean, every video game probably is quite original in a sense, in that it has, of course... Oh god, this is not a good place to be, really, is it? There's robots fucking everywhere around here. This ain't good. There's a freaking landowner over there. Good lord, I need to get to that friggin' house, but these guys are friggin' being assholes and hanging out near it. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I think, you know, with the amount of puzzles that we've seen in video games over the decades, I think it's probably quite difficult, actually, now, to make a truly original video game puzzle. So, you know, at the end of the day, I think probably what game devs can do is take existing concepts of puzzles and just try to sort of maybe put a different spin on them, things like that. The thing is, you know, but that's not to say video games can't be original anymore. They can be, you know. I mean, if you develop a truly unique storyline with truly memorable characters and things like that, then I think to an extent that probably gives it a degree of originality. Because the thing is, like, when people think of originality, sometimes they think of, you know, something that's completely new, something that's never been done before, anything like that. But, like I say, by that definition, actually very few things would be truly original. So I think, you know, I mean, you know, coming from an academic background, it's similar kind of advice really I give to students when they're writing things like master's level papers and things like that. Because the thing about postgraduate study, and it serves, I think, as a good analogy for video games. The thing about it is that so many things have been written before that it's kind of hard, really, to be truly original anymore. And so, really, actually, well, it's hard to be truly original in terms of the definition I gave just a second ago, in terms of doing something entirely new. You know, that's kind of so difficult now. But that doesn't mean you can't produce something original in the sense that, you know, it has a unique voice to it, or maybe it just has interesting ideas or whatever else have you. Woof! Hello! I don't appreciate you being there, matey. I'm just going to hide in this corner and hope that he does not turn around and see me. Go on, just move on, son. Get out of here. Nobody wants to have to deal with you just yet. Okay, what I want to do is maybe sort of throw down an alarm clock somewhere, maybe over here, and then just get the fuck out, book it, and just try and get them to maybe fight each other. Okay, ooh, no. Didn't see anything. Okay, there's hunters there. There's hunters over there. There's freaking squire just there. There's possibly poachers around here that we just have to watch out for. So, let's move away from Odd Harpington and get to a safe distance. And hopefully when that goes off, it'll attract a load of attention, get a load of people over. Maybe we'll get some shootouts going. Maybe. I mean, I still need to freaking deposit this shotgun. Oh god, if one of them dies and has a shotgun on him, I'm going to be in trouble, aren't I? Because I'm not going to be able to deposit it anywhere. Unless I forget the whole fucking thing about, you know, about stocking all my weapons in one area. Can I discard these, please? There we are. You know what? I'm just going to put my shotgun in there for the time being. Deposit it in there. I don't know why I'm bothering with the whole bonus weapons thing as well, either. Maybe I should just use the weapons as items with which to attract the robot's attention and all that, to try and get him all clumped up. Thing is, if we leave the shotgun in there, we can always come back for it later, perhaps. I don't know why I deposited it in there already, actually, now that I think about it, because nobody's having a shootout yet. So it's not like, you know, anyone's going to... Oh, wait! Aha! They're shooting each other! They're shooting each other! Okay, here we go. We've instigated a fight. This is more like it. There's 2 robots down. Oh, here we go. Squire is fucking going to town. Holy shit, he just eviscerates so many of them. We just need to watch out, though. Any shotguns dropped anywhere? There's one robot dead there. Where are the other ones? We just need to watch out for the fucking dog, though. That's going to be a problem. Just be careful. I mean, if need be, we'll shoot the dog just to get rid of it. Have to watch out for the squire, though. No! No! Don't shoot me! I didn't shoot anything! Get out of here! How many times have I died to squires? How many times? This always happens with me, doesn't it? Well, I think that's going to be it then for the Seeding Violence Challenge, ladies and gents. Okay, so I got 3 shotguns. 7 left remaining. Jesus. Good lord. Well, I got 3 shotguns, but that was it. So, I got some of the locals' weapons, but not all of them. God damn it, I forgot that, yeah, when squires aggro on hunters, for some reason they aggro on you as well. I forgot that completely, and I got too close. Shit, I need to remember that more often. Balls. And like I say, fucking squires, when they go to town, if they draw a bead on you, Christ, they do some damage pretty quickly. In fact, that's why you probably actually have to strafe side to side. Yeah, in the heat of the moment there, I forgot all of my squire-based training. Everything, all the knowledge that I've accumulated after 296 other episodes of Sir You're Being Hunted. It all went out my head in a second. Well, there you go, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. That'll be it for the Seeding Violence Challenge then, ladies and gents. Facebook and Twitter links down below as usual, along with the Propagandist channel link if you're interested in that. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, maybe share the video with your friends on social media. This is not a choice, ladies and gentlemen. You have to do it, or I'm going to call you a bitch in the comments. So yes, that's a little threat right there. Now, obviously, you know, comment and we'll have a chat down below as well. Video game puzzles, if you're interested in getting involved in that conversation. But once again, that's not a choice. Do it, or you're going to get called a bitch. Goodbye, everybody. Finish the Queen Geist. I've got you now. Oh, hello. Let's just plant some dynamite on your head. Right, come on. Clear. Aha! Shot your... Oh, no, I didn't. Blew your head off, rather. Whew. That's that monstrosity finished off. Get over there. See ya. Oh shit, no! Oh, fuck! I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't tell me I have to kill it again now. Shit! Bollocks! Well, I'm officially a frickin' idiot.